Dear students, I am Dr. Susha TK, Associate Professor, St. Peter's College, Kalanjeri. Welcome to the presentation on water vascular system in phylum Echinodermata. We will be discussing this essay in two videos. First video covers the basic structure of water vascular system, and in the second one, we will be focusing the structural variations of water vascular system in various classes of Echinodermata and the function of water vascular system. Coming to the basic structure of water vascular system in phylum Echinodermata. Water vascular system or umbilical system, or it is also called aquiferous system, is a unique feature of echinoderms and not met within any other animal groups. It is a hydraulic pressure mechanism or hydraulic system used by echinoderms for food capture, respiration, excretion, sensation and attachment to the substratum. Here the two feet are operated through the hydraulic pressure mechanism. It is a system of canals and associated structures filled with watery fluid. Watery fluid means seawater and corpuscles. These are the different canals, round canal, elongated canals, etc. These canals extend along each of the body region and have many external projections. They are called the two feet. These external projections are called the two feet. The entire system is derived from the coelom. Here the coelom is hydrocele because the coelom cavity is filled with water. That is, it is a modified part of the coelom. So the canals are lined by ciliated epithelium. Basic components of the water vascular system include madreporite, stone canal, ring canal, 5 radial canals, lateral canals, 2 feet ampulla, podium and sucker. The system is modified in different ways in members belonging to different classes of phylum Echinodermata. Water vascular system in Asteroidea is considered as the typical system. Now we start with the water vascular system in Asteroidea, that is in starfishes. This is the picture of starfish, dorsal view. This is the ventral view or oral view. This is the dorsal view or aboral view. Starfish has a disc at the center and 5 arms. Position of the arms are called the radial position, and in between the 2 arms, that is the interradial position. On the disc, here we can see a white rounded structure, that is the madreporite. Madreporite is the entry point of water vascular system. It is in interradial in position. This is the ventral view. Here we can see the mouth, oral view. And at the base of the arms, we can see the umbilical grooves. Umbilical grooves contain numerous 2 feet. These 2 feet are arranged in 4 rows. This is the enlarged view of the umbilical groove. We can see the 2 feet arranged in 4 rows, 2 rows each on either side of the umbilical groove. Now we goes to the structures of or components of the water vascular system. There are 8 different structures. Basic structures are seen in water vascular system of Asteroidea. First is the madreporite. Second one is the shaped stone canal. Next is the pentagonal shaped ring canal. Then 5 radial canals, lateral canal, 2 foot. These are the Polian vesicles and racemose glands or Tiedemann bodies. These are the 8 basic components of water vascular system in Asteroidea. Now we will move to the detailed structure of these 8 components one by one. First one is the madreporite. Madreporite is the sieve plate. It helps to filter the water. So the clear water is entered into the water vascular system. Water vascular system starts with this madreporite and gives off a system of vessels traversing the body. It is a hard circular plate seen on the aboral surface of the disc in interradial position. This is the boral surface of the disc, interradial position. This is the madreporite. Its surface carries a number of radiating narrow furrows or grooves. Bottom of these grooves are perforated by a number of minute pores. Madreporite contain a total of about 250 pores and pore canals. This is the longitudinal section of madreporite, a large view of madreporite. Here we can see the pores. Pores leads into pore canals. Pore canals join together to form the collecting canal. Collecting canal opens into the madreporic ampulla. Madreporic ampulla opens into the stone canal. Seawater that operates the hydraulic system enters and leaves the water-vascular system through the madreporite. These are about the madreporite. Second structure is the stone canal. Madreporic ampulla, this is the madreporic ampulla that proceeds downwards as an S-shaped canal. It is a cylindrical tube that is called the tube. Stone canal. It extends from madreporite to the ring canal. It opens into the ring canal. It is supported by a number of calcareous rings and hence the name stone canal. Lumen of the stone canal is completely or incompletely divided by a longitudinal ridge called lamella. This ridge is arising from the inner wall of the stone canal and it projects into the lumen and it bifurcates into two lamellae, and these two lamellae spirally coiled to occupy the major portion. These are the two lamellae, major portion of the ring canal, and hence the lumen of the stone canal is narrow. Internally, the stone canal is lined with cilia. The stone canal serves as the pump that drives the circulation of seawater. These are about the stone canal. Next, we move on to the ring canal. Ring canal opens below into the stone canal. Stone canal opens below into a white pentagon-shaped ring canal that is lying around the esophagus. 5 corners of the pentagon occupy the radial position and the ring canal receives stone canal interradially and gives out 5 radial canals from the 5 corners of the pentagon. These are about the ring canal. Fourth structure is the Polian vesicles. Polian vesicles are thin-walled, flask-shaped or pear-shaped contractile sacs found on the outer surface of the ring canal. They are seen interradially. These are the radial position. They are seen interradially and they hang in the perivisceral coelom. Usual numbers of Polian vesicles are 5, 1 in each interradius, but the number vary in different starfishes. Polian vesicles are absent in Astreas. These Polian vesicles help to store the seawater and they are also help to regulate the hydrostatic pressure inside the system by quickly emptying the seawater. But some authors suggest that they act as lymphatic structures and they produce amoebocytes or corpuscles. Fifth structure is the Tiedemann bodies. Tiedemann's bodies or racemose glands. They are small spherical yellowish glandular structures attached to the inner wall of the ring canal internally. There are about 5 pairs of Tiedemann bodies, that is 10 in number, 2 in each interradius. In Astreas, the ring canal gives off interradially 9 Tiedemann bodies and the 10th position of the 10th one is occupied by the stone canal. These structures are believed to be lymphatic glands involved in the production of amoebocytes or corpuscles found in the watery fluid. These are about the Tiedemann bodies or racemose glands. Next is the radial canals. Radial canals arise from 5 angles of the ring canal externally. Each radial canal runs into an arm above the umbilical groove and terminates into the short tentacle. This is the short tentacle at its tip. These are about the radial canal. Lateral canals or podial canals. Seventh structure is the lateral canal or podial canals. These are the lateral canals. Each radial canal gives out many paired small branches called lateral canals or podial canals. In a row, short and long lateral canals alternate, and each lateral canal carries a 2 foot at its tip. Lateral canals are provided with a valve. This is the diagrammatic representation of a lateral canal. Lateral canals are provided with a valve, and this is called the no return valve. And this valve helps to prevent the backflow of water from 2 foot to the radial canal. This valve controls the flow of fluid from lateral canal to ampulla and podium. The valves are placed at the junction of lateral canal and ampulla. Last structure is the 2 feet. They are also called podia. 2 feet are elastic, thin-walled, hollow, cylindrical structures. They are closed structures also. They are arranged in 4 rows in the umbilical groove. Each 2 foot has 3 distinct regions: ampulla, podium, and sucker. Ampulla is the rounded sac-like part seen inside the or lying inside the coelom. Its wall is formed of circular muscles. Podium is the elongated middle tubular part of the 2 feet. It emerges out through the umbilical groove and lies in the umbilical groove. Its wall contains longitudinal muscles. These are the longitudinal muscles. Sucker is the terminal cup-like part of the 2 foot. It is for attachment. The mechanism of podial locomotion operates by antagonistic musculature of the ampulla and 2 foot and the contained volume of the watery fluid. These are the important structures of a typical water vascular system found in echinoderms. In the next session, we will discuss the structure of water vascular system in other classes of phylum Echinodermata, that is class Echinoidea, Holothuridia, Crinoidea, Ophiuroidea, and also the functions of water vascular, detailed explanation of the functions of water vascular system. Thank you.